Railing this portion of the show, and I'm about to bring up the very funny, she's over here, she was over there, Michelle Biloon.
Jim Coughlin, everybody, has a cold. I'm your favorite, or Jim Coughlin?
I'm sorry, Jim Coughlin.
Oh. Ouch! Lob that one to him. My name is Michelle Biloon. Biloon is my real last name. I was at a Greyhound station buying a bus ticket, and the Greyhound lady looked down at my credit card and was like, "Biloon? I bet you got teased a lot as a kid. Like, you work at a Greyhound station. I bet you got teased a lot this morning." I realize that I can't tell the difference between a professional tap dancer and someone who's just pretending to tap dance. I'm not a big fan of emoticons, you know, the email smiley faces. Someone says something dumb to you over email, over the instant messenger, they're like, "I'm just kidding, semicolon, right parentheses." You're a jackass. To the internet world, a semicolon followed by a right parentheses, that stands for a wink. And to the internet world, a wink stands for, "Just kidding." That's not what a wink means to the real world, okay? Winks are creepy. Yeah, who winks? Pedophiles and leprechauns. I've been trying to get healthy, and I've lost some weight recently. It's been paying off. Been dieting. I've been watching what I've been eating. It's really great, but it actually kind of conflicts with one of my lifelong goals, which is that I'd like to be pregnant without knowing it. My gynecologist told me that my cervix was in a really weird place. I think she meant emotionally. I like watching cop TV shows. One of my favorite phrases from those types of shows is when there's a crime scene in a crowd and a cop gets on the megaphone and he's like, "Okay, everybody, party's over. Party's over." 90% of the time, there was never a party. It was always like a homicide, you know? Or a suicide. Party? That was a party? The guy just jumped out of the building and died. That was a party? Well, screw it. If that was a party, I got a bathtub and a toaster. Everybody come on over to my place. Now I just want to show up at a crime scene and stand outside of the crime tape wearing a lampshade and holding a twister mat. Wait for the cops to go, "Party's over." I was having lunch with a coworker, and I asked him what his biggest pet peeves were. And he's like, "Oh my God, my biggest pet peeve is infidelity." Yeah, that's so irritating. You know what really bugs me? Murder, genocide, really ruins my mornings. I was visiting my parents in Arizona, and I was playing shuffleboard with my mother because that is how I'll roll. My stepfather started to heckle me. He's like, "You suck. You're terrible at shuffleboard. You suck." So I just stopped playing. You know? Then he got mad. He's like, why are you so upset? I was just being sarcastic. Are you the only one that's allowed to be sarcastic? And I was like, "Yeah, kinda. Besides, you weren't being sarcastic, you were being a jerk. Let me give you a good example of sarcasm. You are an excellent father figure. I love you." Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good rest of the show.
Is that driving you insane, Michelle?
What?
The elbow?
It's It's a thing.